G'day folks, it's the Maple Monkey here again with another Marvel United gameplay video for you, and we're back on our rotation, so we're having an official game here using official characters, no homebrew stuff in sight today. So I figured because we had that double date last time where we had Titania and Absorbing Man as a dual combo, I thought let's play the other way around this time, and so we'll play with Absorbing Man as the main hero, and we're going to have Titania. He's going to come along as his date again. They're on their second date, and so we'll have her as that additional challenge. So we'll have a bit of fun with that. So let's have a look at Absorbing Man when we use him as the villain. He looks like quite a fun one. He's one where I was really excited about his model. I don't know much about him, from the comics and stuff, but as with most of these characters, but I do really like the idea of his power and being able to sort of change form and get different abilities and that sort of thing. And his model was quite a fun one as well. So he was one I was excited about in the campaign back in the day when we were all eagerly awaiting the next character unveiled in the multiverse campaign. We're going to be playing with a team of 3 heroes today, so he's going to have 6 health here. And before we get into his abilities, we'll have a look at the special setup. Now, I've gone through this before, but essentially the other way around. When playing with him, you can set up Titania. So players may decide to add the special Titania challenge to the game by placing her threat card face down near the play area. So that's what we'll be doing. And just to remind folks as well, we sort of went through this before, but basically as soon as the first threat is cleared, move the threat in Absorbing Man's location, if any, to the next clockwise location without a threat, and then this threat enters play in that spot. So she goes straight to wherever he is. And then she'll be like an extra henchman. Okie dokie, and then we have here, when a hero is KO'd, Absorbing Man doesn't activate his BAM, instead remove the top master plan card from the game. So you can see that's going to be one of these characters that kind of tries to race through their deck, so we'll try and stop him. He's got this BAM here, which is if there is a threat with a landing symbol location in his spot, then we resolve its BAM effect. So essentially his BAM changes depending on his location. Now if there is no such threat there, then his general BAM is deal 1 damage to 1 hero in his location instead. And he just goes for fisticuffs. And his overflow is if 1 or more civilians or thugs can't be added to a location, bring back 1 random cleared threat into play in the first location without a threat, starting from Absorbing Man's location and going clockwise. If not possible, a hero anywhere takes a damage, so no matter what, overflow is not great for us. And I'm not sure about this one, but I'm going to play where if we do get rid of Titania, then she is not added to the pool of cards that could come back. I'm going to say that she doesn't come back, so I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to play that, but that's how I'm going to do it. I can't remember when we played Titania if we managed to take down Absorbing Man or not. I don't remember if we actually got rid of him. Alright, so he's got his master plan deck there. Now a lot of his character seems to come up in these, like his flavour that is, when I say character, seems to come up in these locations. So this is the sort of stuff I think, Andrew, Fantasia, if you're watching, I think you'd probably get a kick out of a lot of this stuff. So I wonder if you've played him before and if you found him pretty fun. He kind of reminds me a little bit of, I don't know if it's the fact that water is the title I'm looking at here, but kind of reminds me a little bit of Hydro Man and the idea of like wherever he goes he kind of adapts to the environment. But here we go. So water. So his BAM becomes remove the top master plan card from the game. Yikes. And then while Absorbing Man is here, heroes must first forfeit a movement in this location before damaging him, plus you need movement to get rid of this threat here. So that's a bit of a theme throughout these, is that the requirements to clear them are sort of thematically tied to what they are as well. And I should point out, I've tried to pick, I'd picked my locations before. I was sort of going for New York because I feel like these guys are kind of like New York sort of henchmen, or New York level bad guys. But then I had some other things. So I've got like the Raft, so he starts out in prison over there, and these guys are going to be having a night out in Vegas, and maybe that's where Absorbing Man wants to take Titania to Vegas or something. But I've tried to pick these, but then as I was going through, I thought, oh, I'll put the threats in the locations that kind of match them. So we've got a big water tank here, water tower in Hell's Kitchen, so that's where I'm putting the water. Now we have diamond, and I put this in the glitzy, I don't know, I guess they have diamonds in Las Vegas, but that's where I'm putting the diamond. But the BAM here is that you deal, or he deals 2 damage to each hero in this location. Oh my goodness, I hope I don't get a 3. A 3 and a BAM would be terrible. While here, he cannot be damaged. So pretty sure that these all sound terrible. Now in New York, there's lots of steel with the buildings and stuff, I guess. So I'm just making that up. I don't know if there's lots of steel, but I'm assuming there is. 2 damage to 1 hero in this location. That's more reasonable. 2 damage to 1 hero, that's alright. While here, Absorbing Man ignores 1 damage each hero and villain turn. Oof. Okay. Okay. We've got glass. All right. So that police building has lots of glass windows, so we're going with glass. You see how tightly I've themed this. Accelerate the next villain turn by 1 card. Horrible. Whilst Absorbing Man is here, once per hero turn, he takes 1 additional damage if he's damaged. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe we leave this place there. It's dangerous because it speeds things up, but he becomes brittle. Oh, I like that. That's very cool. All right. And thematically, it's where the police are, so they'd be sort of doing extra damage to him, I guess. Now stone. I could have gone water here because we've got the raft and it seems to be sort of surrounded by water, but I figured it's maybe like a stone prison or something. So deal 1 damage to each hero in this location. While here, Absorbing Man ignores the first damage he would take until the next villain turn. And holy moly, is there any? I suppose this one's not bad, but fire. Okay. While Absorbing Man is here, heroes must use heroics to damage him instead of punches. Okay. And then Absorbing Man's BAM is deal 1 damage to each hero in this. Oh, and both adjacent locations. Wow. And this, well, okay, so now now we've got the bar with no name. I couldn't really, I was like, I don't know, maybe someone starts a fight and a fire breaks out or something, or yeah, that's about, or maybe someone orders like a flaming cocktail or something. I don't know, but that's the setup. So hopefully I've explained all of those. One thing we should note is in Hell's Kitchen, if there is a hero in this location that defeats more than 1 thug during their turn, they take a damage. So if you basically sort of get swarmed by all the bad guys that are in there. So, all right. Well, I think that's that for Absorbing Man. We did mention his model earlier, so let's have a look at it. I haven't painted it, so that's probably not really sort of super exciting to look at, but I think the sculptor's done a pretty awesome job anyway, so it's still exciting to look at in my book. So there we go. And speaking of models, let's have a look at the team. So now, apologies, I'm pretty sure I've used X-Force Deadpool recently, or at least before on camera. So, but I've decided since the Witching Hour pack showed up probably a few weeks ago now, but it has shown up. So I thought, oh, let's use these guys. So we have Grey Hulk, we have X-Force Deadpool, and we have good guy Juggernaut, because he's just such a good guy. Now, I'm not sure how this game's going to go, because I think some of their powers aren't going to be necessarily super useful in this mission. Some of them will be, but then I've seen some of his cards and stuff, and they seem to ignore some of what we can do. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. X-Force Deadpool. We are going to be playing standard mode, so we are going to be using our double wilds. Alright, we've got 2 starting hand cards. Alright, Mr. X-Force. what are you bringing to the party? We've got his improved resistance to everything until the beginning of your next turn. Any special effects on master plan cards played have no effect on Deadpool. I always get confused with this one because it's a starting hand card, and usually, not all the time, but usually these have like a always in effect card. But this is funny that it's a starting hand one, but it only lasts for one turn, so interesting. But we have this other one, regenerative healing factor, as long as this card is face up in the storyline. If you have less than 3 cards in your hand at the end of villain turn, you may draw a card. And we have a single wild. Well, there you go. That's... Hopefully we have some of those cards left after that first turn. If we get that, what was it, 2 and a bam? 3 and a bam, that would be terrible. Now, Grey Hulk, he seems to have just the one, so we'll shuffle him up. Whoopsie. Shuffle, shuffle. Here we go. Shuffly, shuffle. Alright. 1, 2. To add to his starting hand. So his starting hand card is this Growing Rage. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, for each damage you take during a villain turn, you may gain a punch token. That's pretty cool. And then Outsmart. When the next master plan card is revealed, you may put it on the bottom and draw another one instead. And we've got a heroic there as well. Okay. And, oh, that's not super handy, is it? We don't have, there's nothing to put down there for heroics. And then Mr. Juggernaut, he also just has the one, I believe. Starting hand card, so they all have at least one. 1, 2, we'll take 2 cards here. We've got a charge, so move and then punch, plus it's got a punch. Then we've got protecting the weaklings. This is the starting hand one, so it's got a heroic. As long as this card is face up in the storyline, each time a civilian in your location is about to be discarded, you may take a damage to prevent it. But I don't know that there's that much of that going on in this scenario. Oh, we've got 2 charge cards. There you go. All right. Well, that's the story. Let's see how it plays out. All right, let's get down to the table. All right, so let's see. Should we shuffle him up? Yeah, let's shuffle him up. Okay. All right, keep shuffling, keep shuffling. Just don't be a 3. Or anything terrible. Like, just be something where he, like, gives us all a token or something. That'd be great. Alright. What do we have? Oh, it's a 4. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this is just if we're defeating thugs. Water, landing. Okay, so his bam becomes this one. Absorbing Man's remove the top master plan card. Oh, okay. Well, he just removes one from the game. We'll put that over there. Now, it doesn't say to look at it, so I'm assuming we don't get to look at it, so we don't know what's missing, although I don't really know what's in his deck, so it doesn't really matter. Now, while he is here, heroes must first forfeit 1 movement in this location before damaging him. Alright, well, we can't really damage him anyway. Then he's going to put out... Oh, Bar with no name is going to be a problem because it's only got 3 spots, and... oh, we've already got an overflow. Well, now that causes damage, doesn't it? So, because Las Vegas is full... Man, this is rough. Okay, so... so nothing there. We get 2, we're supposed to have 2 civilians here, but we get an overflow. I'm pretty sure if we can't replace a threat, someone takes the damage. Yeah, 1 hero anyway takes the damage. Alright, well, let's have a look here. Let's just have a good old look. I feel like I probably want a little bit of... versatility here. Well, see, Juggernaut's all about the punching here. He doesn't have a lot of... So, but let's get rid of this protecting the weaklings card. It doesn't sound like a very Juggernaut thing to do. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Okay. So, well, alright, Mr. X-Force Deadpool, man with the plan. Oh, he's drawn a big card here. Picture's big at least. Let's see if we can... Hopefully I'm holding that steady enough. Is it in the right spot? Hopefully. Alright, so double punch against a single target in your location and double punch against a different target there. That's not really what I want to do at this stage, I don't think. So, should we do this healing factor one? If you have listened, I feel like that's not a bad thing to have. If we play that, we can do some rescuing. Alright, I would love to have got some work on these, but... Let's draw a card for our friend Grey Hulk. He's drawn himself a move and a punch. I would like to play Growing Rage though. Yeah, that sounds like it would be pretty useful. So I've got a wild there, so I could move. Got a star. I can put the star over here. I think I'd like to keep the overflows down as much as possible, so I might do that. And then step this way. All of these are terrible. I forget which ones are awful, but like they just all seemed awful, so I don't think I can go too wrong with choosing which one of these to get rid of. Wasn't one of them like he can't be hurt? Oh no, while here he can't be hurt. Okay. Okay. Right. So, it is Grey Hulk's turn. No, Juggernaut's turn. Well, Juggernaut's given himself plenty of options here. Okay. So he's got his 2 charges plus the move and punch. Well, do we just do that? Head to New York, maybe? We can go move with the movement, then punch, then do another punch, and then the heroic can clear this. Oh, I forgot about... Oh, well, I mean, that's good, right? So that gets cleared. Now, instead of putting that... I'm going to put this over here, because we're going to have to sort of reshuffle these, but now what happens is... as soon as the first threat is cleared, move the threat in Absorbing Man's location to the next location without any... Ah, okay, so this goes around now to where these fellas are. Alright, New York gets flooded, and then Titania shows up at Hell's Kitchen, so they're going out to dinner in Hell's Kitchen. There we go. Boom. And then we flip this over, and this says, deal 2 damage to 1 hero in this location, and 1 damage to 1 hero in each adjacent locations. Oh, no. Well, at least Deadpool's the only one adjacent at the moment. Do 1 damage to 1 hero in each adjacent location. When this threat is cleared, remove it from the game. Yeah, well, there you go. It says remove it from the game, so it doesn't go, yeah, as part of this. Yep, okay. So we've got to give her some health. So she needs 4 health. Man, she has 2 damage there and 1 in each adjacent. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 4. Alright. That's 1. Oh, where did we clear that from? We cleared it from here, didn't we? Alright. There we go, we'll just put that there. Okay, and, well, there we go. That's 3 hero turns, so we're on to the villain. Okay. Alright, 2. Okay, let's see. He's going 1, 2. Now he has deal 1 damage to each hero in this location. While here, he ignores the first damage he would take until the next turn. Okay. Alright. But then we keep going around, so that's that BAM. We keep coming around here. Titania is going to do a BAM. She is going to do a BAM against Deadpool. Deadpool will lose... I think Deadpool... Oh man, okay. Interesting. I could use this maximum firepower against Titania actually, couldn't I? Yeah, so maybe instead I'll lose the improved resistance to everything. Now, I mean, I suppose I should lose the wild, but a wild's pretty handy. So she did 1 damage to me. Then we put out the 2... Uh-oh. Oh no, we've got two overflows. Man, these places started out chock-a-block. Wait, how did we get another... How did we get... Oh, there is 3. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, well, that's 2 damage I've got to dish out. No, well, I guess Grey Hulk, you're going to have to take one of these. We'll just lose the single heroic, I think. But that will give us a token, won't it? For each damage you take during a villain turn. Yep, so we can gain... Well, actually, you know what? Ooh. Do we... Maybe we take 2 damage on Hulk and just give him tons of attacks. Why not? Let's just give him two punches there. He's going to get real angry. We'll just make him the punching bag. Okay. Deadpool is going to heal up. Now, so the other thing, we could have taken it on Deadpool, I guess. Because he would have at least drawn 1 extra. But... I think I like this plan of just getting Grey Hulk really angry. Okay, well, let's get back into it. Ooh, double wild. Interesting. Double wild. Wow. I was going to use maximum firepower. I was going to move in, do 3 damage to her, and take out 1 thug as well. But do we just use the double wilds? Give someone else a bigger turn. Oh, I don't know. Maybe let's use the double... I don't know, let's use the maximum firepower, I think. So... let's move in with the move. Let's do 2 damage to her. Then we can do 2 damage to another single target, so let's do it to this guy, who happens to be Wrecker, or at least someone with Wrecker's magical crowbar. We'll get rid of him. So, we haven't defeated a second thug, so that's okay, we're not taking any extra damage there. And we've got this punch. We will do 1 more damage to Titania, see if we can get rid of her quick. And then Mr. Hulk. Alright. He's going to draw himself a card. Ooh, he's got controlled strength, so you can do a whole bunch of punching there. Oh, that's interesting. I'd really like to do that in here, but I think what I'm going to do instead, that would be really good. I could clear that, but I think I'd like to just get rid of her. Let's do it, shall we? 1, 2. Get out of here, Titania. Alright, so that's 2 movement. I didn't have to worry about movement from here because he wasn't there. Then we will defeat her. Let's just put that over there. Okay. Yeah, because having 2 damage here plus adjacent is not great, especially considering this is going to hit adjacent as well, isn't it? Now now hold on, when I cleared this before, you may discard 1 action. I didn't have any action tokens, okay. Yep. This says you may add 2. No, I don't think I want to do. I could add 2 thugs to this location to gain a punch token, but Hulk's got enough punch tokens and I don't really want to be driving up the overflow. Yeah, okay. So yeah, whose turn is it now? It is Juggernaut's turn. Alright, Mr. Juggernaut. Juggernaut armor. You cannot take any damage until the beginning of your next turn. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting, isn't it? I'd love to get cracking on these, but I think, especially considering I've got some move and stuff going on here, but I think I've got to sort of start dropping down some of these thugs and stuff so that we don't get too many overflows and things happening. Let's see. Is that what I want to play, or do I want to play a charge? Cannot take any damage until your next turn. Well, what happens if I get stuck in this spot? What's he going to do to me if he lands here? Oh, maybe I don't want to damage this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to play... Oh, the charge. Has he got movement? Yeah, he's got movement. He's got stuff he can do. Just a bit worried about just giving him the single punch, but this should be alright. So, hold on a second. So I can go... I could clear a lot here, I think. I can do 1, 2, 3 punches in total, and I can do 2 movement. Let's deal with this guy. 1, move. Sorry, yeah, let's do 1 punch, then we'll move in and punch here, and then we'll go punch and then move over here, so we're ready to start dealing with stuff over here. What's this say? Punch once to each hero in this location. Okay, not too bad. Alright. Okay. Well, let's have a look at our friend over here. This is... he's going 2. 1, 2. Remove the top master plan card from the game again. Man, he is really speeding up here. Just check that. Yep, camera's all good. Sometimes I just hear little noises that sound like the camera's shutting itself off again. Alright, so let's go. We're moving to, okay, he's moved there. He's bamming, so he's done that. Now double move. Move Absorbing Man clockwise to the next location with a threat with a thingy symbol. Oh, so he goes again. Then bam again. This one says deal 2 damage to each hero in this location. Yikes. Well, luckily we got out of there. And then, oh, I've got to get rid of Titania too. And then he's putting 3 civilians down. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Alright. That's, okay, that's a bit scary. Okay. Now, maximum firepower, huh? And we've just drawn Fight Through the Pain. Alright, so that says gain 1 punch token. You may ignore the 1 damage until the beginning of your next turn. Okay. He's coming this way again, isn't he? Maybe I do a double. If I got there a punch. The punch isn't going to be super duper handy, but I think I can do this. If I play the double wild, let's go. Let's move in. Let's use the punch on this guy. And then do we want to do a star or do we want to do a move? Let's maybe put the move token down. What do we think Hulk's going to get a... What have you got? You've got this. Let's just do it. Okay. Let's see. I'd like to rescue one more of these guys too. Just to stop the overflow, but yeah. Alright. Ooh, yeah, that's an interesting plan. Okay. Alright. Yeah. He's got a bunch of movement there though, doesn't he? I might actually put the star down. I might put a star down. Okay. My thinking is maybe I don't want to remove a lot of these right now. Maybe I want to put a bunch of stuff on them whilst trying to take things out and then drop them all at once so that I don't have... So that maybe I can have more things away once I get invulnerable. Not sure if that's going to pan out, but we'll see. Okay. So, Mr. Hulk, where are you? You're over here, Mr. Grey Hulk. Oh my goodness, that is handy. Yes, I like that. I think we'll, although again, 2 punches in your location. That could be really handy too, and save that for later. Although, it's all pretty good, isn't it? Oh man. I think I want to do this. I think I want to do the controlled strength, so that's... I can use a wild to move in. I will use a punch and then 2 more punches to set this one up. There we go. Then the wild, so I used 1 wild to get in there. I'll use the last wild to rescue a civilian just to... Or will I? Let's just do 1 more punch. Since it's a wild, get that closer. Yeah, okay. Alright, Mr. Juggernaut, what can you do, my friend? You have a wild, Juggernaut armor, and a move and a punch. Well, let's do this one. You cannot take any damage until the beginning of your next turn. Yeah, okay. Because this is a flamey spot, isn't it? Yeah, that is. Oh, this could be painful, actually. Alright, so yeah, we'll do that. And we'll put 1 and 2 down. Okay. Then, yikes. It's his turn, I think. Alright, what's he up to? He is going to... he's moving 1. His band, there's no location there, so he is doing 1 damage there. But he is... Oh no, okay, so... Oh, you know what I think I forgot? Oh, have I not? I can't remember when... Apologies guys, I can't remember if when... Because he did some overflow again over here. I can't remember if we'd taken this thread out or not. Well, either way we know that there's going to be an overflow happening. So there's 2 thugs going here. 1... 2, but then this is coming back into play here, I guess. Well, here Absorbing Man ignores 1 damage each hero and villain turn. Yikes. Alright. Ooh. Okay, that's not good. Alright, well. Is that the one he just played? Yeah, that's what he played. Okay. So that's not great, because now I was hoping to drop these and then get him this turn, but now he's going to block damage. I mean, I guess I can just hit him with lots of damage anyway. Who is up? It is Deadpool. Alright, Mr. Deadpool. Well, let's draw a card for Deadpool. Ooh, totally unpredictable. On your next turn you must play your next hero card randomly. I don't necessarily want to play that one. Where am I? Okay, so I can get rid of this fire. How do I do that? I've got the wild, and I've got a movement. Punch token. Well, I guess this would stop me getting hit from anything, I guess. Fight through the pain for now. Is that going to give us much for... What does Grey Hulk want to do? Because if I played this... Yeah, I suppose we can do a bit. Oh, I was thinking of getting rid of this, but I could get rid of that too. Yeah, what if I were to do that? Would that give us more damage we could do to him? I think so. Let's see. I'm going to play this fight through the pain. So, if I move, I was going to put the movement down here and use the wild to finish this one off. But if I jump over here, I can use the wild here, and I can use the gain the punch token, and then I can punch this little guy, clear this one. Alright, alright. Sounds good, okay. Then, what does this say? You may discard a card or action token to move to any other location with a henchman and deal a damage to them. Well, that would have been good for taking down Titania, but nope, I don't think I want to take any damage to move to a spot that doesn't exist, so that's cool. Now, Mr. Grey Hulk here, he's got 2 punches, but I think what I need is the double, although actually do I? Hold on. So what I was planning on doing was punching here, that's 2 punches I need, and then stepping in and attacking him with whatever I've got left. If I did that, I could, I think I could do it with the double punch, but the double wild might be more useful for someone else. But the other thing I could do is, so yeah, if I played that, I've got 2 punches there, so I could basically make him vulnerable by making him under pressure by taking out the last thug. Taking out the last threat makes him vulnerable. That's with the 2 punches. Then I've got the move, I can step in and I can use my 2 punch tokens here, but unfortunately that would be just doing 1 damage to him, because he ignores 1 damage each hero and villain turn. So that's one option. And I could do that with the double wild as well, but I'm thinking with the double wild, what I could do is I could punch this guy. Let's say with the punch token. That makes him vulnerable. Do I still have enough? Oh, I was going to try and get rid of all of this, but I don't know that I've got enough. Yeah. I think I could still do it. But maybe I don't need to punch the last thug, because these 2 guys are in a spot with a thug anyway. So maybe what I can do is take out. I think I'd still like to get rid of it, actually. Do I get rid of the thug? Because if I get rid of both of them, but I've left a spot that can overflow, I mean there could be overflow here too, but leaving more spots with overflow is not great. So I think I'll take out the thug. Alright, so in which case I don't really need to spend the double wild now, but the double wild could be very useful for somebody else. So I'll leave that there. Yes, so let's have a look here. Cleared that one by taking out one of those guys. We've got 2 punch tokens, so one of the punch tokens was to take him out. We'll use another punch token to finish this off. There we go. So we've now cleared that. I will step in with the movement, and I'll use the wild and the wild to put a star and a punch cleared there, so we just need one more punch in this spot, and that will clear that one, I think. Yeah, so rather than attacking him for 1, I'd rather try and get rid of more locations, I think, if I can. Yeah, that might be a mistake. I maybe should have just gone for it, but I think I've got enough punches and stuff in the deck that if we can make a bit of an empty zone for him, we can take him down. That's the plan. Okay. But he is vulnerable and under pressure now, so he is going to go next. Alright. Oh, uh-oh. He moves 1. He does a bam. Deal 1 damage to each hero in this and both adjacent locations. Now. Oh, then he moves again. Oh, no. Okay. So I guess the good thing is he's not going to be in a spot. Although, what's the overflow like? Is he overflowing? Oh no, I don't think he is. I think that's okay. So this is going to hurt though. So, so he does a bam here. So Grey Hulk gets a token for taking some damage, but he does get KO'd, which again is going to. Oh man, he's running out of cards. Quick smart. Look at that. Uh oh, that's going to be a KO there. Then Deadpool has to lose a card. Let's lose the single wild, maybe? Yeah. Maximum firepower seems pretty good. Although yeah, I'll keep maximum firepower. That's pretty cool. All right, so so we took a damage for the flames. Then Juggernaut also. Now is Juggernaut supposed to be on 2 cards here? Had he taken more damage? Maybe he's only been damaged once. Okay. Well, let's keep the move and punch then, I guess. Although he's going to be on us, isn't he? So do we just keep the wild and save the move and punch for... Nah, that's alright. We'll leave it. Okay. So everybody's taken that damage from this one. Then he's going to move again. Move the absorbing man clockwise to the next location. Oh no, he's not going to... Oh, okay, he's not going to be on us. He's actually going to land here. Oh no, which means he accelerates the next villain turn. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yep, that's not cool. Oh, what do we need? This thing? Alright, so we're only going to get 1 turn. Oof. That's not good. Well, I guess it's... The thing was, if he landed here, we would have taken another KO. But, yeah, so I guess it's all kind of much of a muchness now. And he's putting out civilians 1 here. one over here. Oops, it should be here. One over here. And one more over here. Now the good news is, where he is, it's glass. While Absorbing Man is here, once per hero turn he takes 1 additional damage if he's damaged, but unfortunately he's not giving us 2 turns. Alright, so whose turn is it? Well, it is our good friend Deadpool. Deadpool's been given... Oh, he's been given 2 wilds. That's pretty good. We could probably almost take him out right now. So we've drawn ourselves another totally unpredictable. But I think we're going to go with maximum firepower. We are going to step in. We are going to do 2 damage. Then the other 2 damage is wasted, but it is what it is. So 1, 2, plus we've got this 2 here, that's 4. Oh man, if we had done that extra damage to him here, I think we would have taken him out this turn, because we're doing 2 damage with the maximum firepower, 2 damage with the 2 damage with the wilds, and then I think we do 1 more damage to him while he's here. Once per hero turn he takes an additional damage if he's damaged. Yep. So, wow. Okay, he's on 1 health. And yeah, if old Hulk had listened to his gut, yeah, we could have done that 1 damage to him, which would have been enough to take him out. But it's his turn again now. All right, he really likes having a go, doesn't he? Okay, so what's he going to do? Who's up next? It's Hulk. Hopefully he'll land over here and we can hurt him. He's going 3. Well, okay, 1, 2, 3, but Cosmic Force, this doesn't sound good. Each hero takes 1 damage, and removes the top card of their deck from the game. I'm guessing that doesn't happen to Hulk because he's out of the game. Juggernaut is out. He loses this single heroic. Deadpool is... Oh, Deadpool I think should have drawn a card back at the end of that last round. Yeah. So Deadpool would have another one, so he takes the damage with one of these. I'll lose an unpredictable, I guess. And then we have to lose this one out of the... So we get a Bo might be in danger, or B might be in danger. B from the Golden Girls. Is it B or Bo? I think it's B. Alright. Okay. Where is he? Oh no. Oh wait. Oh, phew. Okay. Okay. There was a KO, wasn't there? So, he's going to put another card out of the game. He's only got 2 cards left, but I think we can take him, hopefully. I think Hulk can do the business now, but it was close. He was about to put more stuff back, but so I was like, oh no, because we've got 2 civilians here. He's going to put 1 civilian in this spot, but the bar with no name has only 1 spot left, but it's one of those cards where there's a single on one side, so it goes like that. So we put 1 more down. The cops come in and raid the place. And I think we can take him now. Man, he was real close. Probably would have won in the next turn, I would say, because he's churning through those pretty quick, but I don't think we're putting any more of these out. He didn't ban. Well, it doesn't really matter because he wasn't doing anything here. But Hulk's going to wake up. Hulk's got 1 punch, so that can get through this steel defense here. He ignores 1 damage. As long as I can do 1 punch with a handful of 4 cards from Hulk, I'm going to guess that... I'm going to guess that we can do it. We've only got a movement here, so that's not going to help. But let's do it. So we have a punch. Should we just use it? What else have we got? A move. Well, there you go. That wouldn't have been a wild. That's pretty cool. And oh, wow. Okay. So we did not have a lot of punches in our hand. We only just squeaked it out here. This superhuman stamina is an interesting one too. You guys can see that. So as long as this card is face up in the storyline, if you start your turn with only one card in hand, you may draw 2 cards during your draw step. And what's interesting is this is one of those, as long as this is face up, but it's not a starting hand card. So I find that really confusing. With Deadpool's got that one that only lasts a turn, but it's a starting hand one. This one you have to sort of like randomly hope you get it. It's like, shouldn't superhuman stamina be something that Grey Hulk always has? That's it. Yeah, not sure about the printing of the back of these cards. Like, I know these are the official cards, but was that a mistake or... Anyway, we're not playing that though. We're playing to win. Let's use the punch. Alright, so we have 1 punch. Well, we can do it this way. We can get rid of the steel. That's the punch. There we go. And we can use the punch token and knock him out. Pow! Down he goes. And that is the end of Absorbing Man. Well, that was pretty close. Pretty close. What would he have got? Mjolnir Force. Move to the next location with any heroes, which would have been, I guess, Juggernaut over there. Deal 2 unpreventable damage. Oh, see, that's what I was like, oh man, are these guys going to get beaten up by this unpreventable damage stuff? But it seems like there was only a couple of cards there. Although we got rid of a lot of cards, didn't we? Seems like an interesting character. Like you probably play very differently each time because he gets rid of lots of cards, so you're not going to see the same cards over and over. Deal 2 unpreventable damage to 1 hero in his location. That's not too bad. But yeah, oh wow, okay. If he had done that 2 unpreventable damage and we got KO'd, which we probably would have been if it was Juggernaut. Oh no, he was back. He would have been back on his feet. So, although no, sorry, it would have been. Well, he would have drawn a card. And now I'm wondering, did we ignore one of those turns he was supposed to ignore a damage or something? I think so. I think I took a damage for Deadpool and he wasn't really supposed to take one, but anyway. Well, there you go. I think it would have been close either way. Close. But I really like him. He's a really fun fight. I like him in that he's one of those guys that he's got all these like absorby powers and things like that, but he doesn't mess with your powers so much. He just gains lots of different powers himself. He's not like making you turn cards face down and all that sort of stuff as well. He doesn't shut off your powers. So it's not like he sort of touches you and then like absorbs your power and then like, you know, stops you from being able to be cool. He just enhances himself because of the environment, and I think that's it's a recipe for a good fun fight rather than one that's like really frustrating. So yeah, what did you guys think? Did you enjoy that? Have you played him before? Have you played with either of Titania and Absorbing Man? Have you tried them out, you know, in their tag team combo? I think they're pretty fun. Yeah, not a bad little duo at all. So I've really enjoyed those two. So I'll have to put my thinking cap on for the next time we do an official battle. Who am I going to take down? Because this was an easy one to think of. At the end of the last fight, I was like, well, let's do Absorbing Man. But now I'm going to have to put my thinking cap on and work it out. But for the next playthrough, we'll probably revisit the homebrew ranks. I think I'd like to get a G.I. Joe character to the table, so keep an eye out for that one. And then we might also look at trying to film something like Zombicide, White Death, or some more of Tidal Blades 2, or maybe Marvel Zombies or something like that. So maybe even Massive Darkness 2, something dungeon crawly I'm sort of feeling in the mood for, but we'll have to see how we go. So but anyway, in the meantime, I hope you guys are having a lot of fun with your hobby, whatever games you are playing at the moment, that sort of thing. If you're making any homebrew stuff, you know, let us know. Lots of great homebrewers, like I mentioned in the last video, making stuff at the moment in the CMON United Discord. So you know, keep up the good work, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you guys. Me for Monkey out.